I'm gonna draw Thomas the Tank Engine in 9 different art styles, because I am on a mission. Style 1, Ren and Stimpy close-up. You're probably wondering what that mission is. There's a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine pictures out there which are relatively cursed. Over the next 9 drawings, it's my goal to draw the worst Thomas the Tank Engine on the internet. We're off to a damn good start, or should I say traumatizing start. This is an objectively disgusting picture. But it's only style 1, so buckle up. Style 2, BASIL Wolverton. If you've ever read Mad magazines, you'd be familiar with his work. Very gross, very detailed. I'll make his face nice and creepy, put in folds everywhere. Veins all over Thomas's metallic body. Just like Wolverton, I'll shade him with little dots. Let the grossness pop. Look at that face. Look at that. That is the face of a man who gets off by shitting in the corner of an empty elevator. You know I'm right. Style 3, rubber hose animation. I'm putting in this style just so we can calm down a little bit. It's an art style you'd see in a lot of early 20th century American animations. The cars often had a smile, so I'll put a smile below Thomas's head. Really curve his body. Just imagine that this train would bounce as it goes down a track. And then to fit in with the time era, I'll color him all black and white. This is nice, man. This is nice. This is a nice breather, actually. It lets you recover in between sets. So that's what I'll do. I'll go too awful, too nice. And we'll end up with half of them just plain eye bleach and half of them kind of sweet. Style 4, Mercer Meyer. Mercer Meyer, whose name I might be butchering, I don't know, I only ever read it, is an illustrator best known for the Little Critter series. It's fitting that I just draw Thomas as a little critter. So I'll do the face with that iconic hair that comes off, very thick pen, and I'll make sure the lines are very gooey and organic, not straight and rigid. Color him in the Thomas colors. You know, for the second of what's gonna be the 2 nicest styles in this video, this is still pretty damn alarming. You might be entitled to financial compensation. Style 5, hot anime girl. It's about time that I pull out the big guns, you know? Draw Thomas's head on an anime girl's body. This was actually a suggestion that I got from Instagram from somebody. So if this makes you angry, blame them. A little bit of a cute smile on Thomas's face. Maybe some cat ears. Let's get weird. Oh, good God. I think I've done it. I don't know. This is pretty awful. It's pretty bad, man. There's only one direction that I can go from here, and that is to take something that should be innocent and now make it cursed. So, take a good last look. It's time for style 6. Style 6, Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter, one of the most charming illustrators to have ever graced the earth. She drew bunnies, but what if I drew a bunny train? What if instead of a chimney he had an ear, and instead of that second hump in Thomas, he had a second ear? What if there were little bunny tails in the center of the wheels? What if Thomas's metal exterior looked like a fabric jacket, and the entire train was made of fur? What if Thomas had whiskers? You can stop asking what if. This is it. This is if. This is... This makes me like the anime one. This makes me miss 10 seconds ago, man. Style 7, Jean-Marc Cot. Probably definitely getting that pronunciation wrong, but I'll explain who this guy is. In the late 1800s, he drew a series of postcards depicting the year 2000. These were compiled into the book Future Days by Isaac Asimov. The book is so beautiful. It's a prediction of what the future will look like from the 1890s. There's a lot of really sweet predictions from there, like the fact that we'd all live underwater, and instead of watching horse races, we'd watch seahorse races. Whales were a school bus. They seem pretty obsessed with the idea of personal flight, which I quite like. The ideas are so imaginative and wonderful, and they're brought to life so well by the illustrations. So I feel like it's appropriate to draw the Thomas of the future from the past. Give him some wings, some old school wheels, a nice rudder on the back, a very antique looking face, cross-hatching, a few ropes everywhere, bring in the colors, make him look real Thomas-like now. I love it, man. This is a nice change after what we all went through together. You know, Thomas just flying into the future, naive to the fact that the future's a commercial wasteland. Beautiful. Style 8, The Midnight Gospel. I'll draw Clancy as if his avatar is Thomas the Tank Engine. The Midnight Gospel has a pretty trademark color palette, so instead of black lines, I'll use blue lines. I've got this pen. Oh God, oh no. I hate this pen. I hate this pen so much. This doesn't count. Actual style 8, Bharti Dayal. Bharti Dayal is the artist behind these works. Magnificent pieces, and I am a sucker for the color. I'll draw Thomas's profile. Lots of little patterns everywhere as well, which I really like. Flowers, scales, little circle things, a couple of different grays on the front part of Thomas. Just make him looking gorgeous. And take that, gooey, leaky pen from before. That was kind of annoying, but I'm glad where it got me. Actually, on the topic of mistakes, I'll show you another one. This style didn't make the cut because I don't think I nailed it at all. But here's my attempt at Elizabeth Catlett. It's just okay. I feel like I drew something that wasn't her. I'm not unhappy with the drawing. I just don't think it looks quite like Elizabeth Catlett's work. Still, It's kind of cool. Worth putting in, worth mentioning. Style 9, Struthless. Me? I'm gonna have him standing up, almost like a mascot wearing a Thomas costume. I'll draw him as the kind of guy who sits in the corner of a gig yelling at the band to play Akadaka. 5 o'clock shadow and a receding mullet. I'll make his hand look like he's trying to get the attention of a bartender who is actively ignoring him. And there it is, the 9th style of Thomas. And looking at it, I am a little unsatisfied. Yes, I've drawn a great deadbeat dad, the type of dad who's not around growing up, who one day when you're an adult rocks up at your doorstep and tries to reconnect and you're like, dude, why are we doing this? Come on, man, like, where were you? Where were you growing up? But what I haven't drawn is the mission. I haven't drawn the worst Thomas on the internet. So I'm gonna throw in a bonus star. Tom the Hank Engine. You see where this is going. I'm gonna draw a mashup of Tom Hanks and Thomas the Tank. It'd be too easy just to draw his face where Thomas's face is and call it a day. So I'm gonna draw the top half of him, attach it to a train, and then give him legs out the side. Soak it up, man. Your brain and this page were blank slates before this. Not anymore. Now they are both full of Tom the Hank Engine. Thanks so much for watching. I had a blast doing that. I don't know if I accomplished my mission, but hey, at least I had fun. I'm thinking I might do one of these videos once a week. I don't know if that would be too much or if people would want that. So genuinely let me know if that would be spam or if that would be something that you'd want. Other than that, have a great day and a great scroll through this vast commercial wasteland. Catch ya.